What's up guys, it's your bro Rich here. Today in this video is now part 8. That's right, part 8 on the Lamborghini. Part 8 on the Lamborghini Gallardo. So we're getting quite close to the end. So it's the end, like the very end of the Gallardo. Can't believe like the end of the Gallardo. Like, wow. After weeks of doing this, we're finally getting quite close to the end. Only got a couple parts to do, and then I'll end it there. So before I start, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe. Say like the video, subscribe, comment down. Like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted. So hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted. So hit all so you're alerted of when I make brand new uploads. So yeah. And also I got a haircut today. Yeah. Pretty cool. They literally did seriously a fantastic job there. Fantastic. Literally. Skin fade. Just awesome. Really. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. So the next part I'm on is motorsports. Here we go. So we got 7 of these to do, so let's do it. So the first one is for motorsports. We got FIA the obvious one, FIA GT3. So FIA GT3 Championship. Let's do it. Here we go. So not much on it, but let's do it. So in 2007, so in 2007, so in 2007, Gallardo was entered in the FIA GT3 Championship. So FIA GT3 Championship with the Gallardo GT3. So Gallardo GT3. So with the Gallardo GT3 built by German motorsport specialists. So German motorsport specialists at A.K.A. Engineering. Built by German motorsport specialists at A.K.A. Engineering. So at A.K.A. Engineering, who previously manufactured. So they previously manufactured the Murcielago RGT. So the Murcielago RGT. So Murcielago RGT, and so both the Murcielago RGT and the Diablo GTR ST, which is Super Trophy race cars. Pretty cool. All the extra aerodynamic components were just basically bolt-on parts, or bolt-on mods basically, conforming with cost-effective regulations. So regulations that meant the completed car. So the finished car had to closely resemble its road going counterparts. So its road legal version of the car. Brembo Race Brakes, so Brembo Race Brakes and OZ Racing, or so both Brembo Race Brakes and OZ or OZ Racing wheels were also added. So both Brembo Race Brakes, so Brembo Race Brakes and Brembo Race Brakes and OZ Racing wheels were also added. It was converted to rear-wheel drive. So rear-wheel drive, other than when racing in the one make Super Trofeo Lambo, the engine generated a maximum power output of 513 horsepower at 513 horsepower at 7,800 RPM and 510 newton meters, 510 newton meters, 376 pound-feet. So 510 newton meters, 510 newton meters. So 510 newton meters, 376 pound-feet of torque at 4,500 RPM, so 4,500 RPM. Next up we got is the A.K.A. GT Masters. So, alright, so next part, A.K.A. So A.K.A. or ADAC GT Masters. So the inaugural season of A.K.A. So season of ADAC. So ADAC GT Masters. So ADAC GT Masters. ADAC GT Masters was held in 2007. So it was held in 2007, and the championship was won by the Gallardo LP520. So LP520 GT3, driven by Christopher Hayes, a pro racing driver from Germany, born September 26th, 1987, in Kulmbach, so Kulmbach, in West Germany. So age 37, born September 26th, 1987. So Christopher Hayes, or Haas, his last name is spelled H-A-A-S-E. Can't pronounce it well, but oh well. Gianni Gianni Morbidelli, who's an Italian racing driver, born January 13th, 1968, so January 13th, 1968, age 56, from the commune of Pesaro, in the Italian region of Marche, or Marche, or Marche. Marche, referred to as the Marches, is one of the 20 regions of Italy. So Pesaro in Italy, so in Italy, so Italy, and Jos Menton, the German racing team. So racing team, Rita Engineering, won the drivers' championship with 214 points, pretty good. And the team championship with 332 points. Pretty good. Pretty good. So that's an extra 118 points more than the Drivers' Championship. Add all that up. So add all that up in a total. So total. So total. You get a maximum point. So maximum amount of points of around 546 points in total. So 214 for the Drivers' Championship and 332 for the team's championship. So 332 for the team's championship. The team's championship. They won 6 of the 10 races. So they won 6 of the 10 races. 6 of the 10 races. So 60% of those 10 races. Yeah, 60% of the races that season, including the season finale at Hockenheim. Say Hockenheim, which is a racetrack somewhere in northwest Baden-Württemberg. It's a Baden-Württemberg. It's a Baden-Württemberg in Germany. About 20 kilometers south of Mannheim. So 20 kilometers. Sorry, 20 kilometers south. 20 kilometers south of Mannheim, and 10 kilometers west of Waldorf. So Waldorf. So my German is not that good, I'll be honest with you. So they won 60%. They won 60% of the races that season, including the season finale at Hockenheim. Radar Engineering would also win the 2010 ADAC or ADAC GT Masters. So GT Masters season in 2010. Both with Peter Kix and Albert von Thurn und Taxis. Kind of odd. Oh, his name. So they drove a Gallardo LP560 GT3. So GT3 for the Radar Engineering team. So Radar Engineering team. The pair won 5 races and finished on the podium in 10 of the 14 races. That's around 80%, roughly 82.5. So 82.5. I'm not 100% sure. So in 10 of the 14 races, they finished with 147 points, 18 points ahead of the second placed team. Next up is Super GT. So next up, Super GT. Let's do this one. so let's do this one. In 2007, the Gallardo was entered by JLOC, Japan Lamborghini, or Japan Lambo Owners Club. So Japan Lambo Owners Club to the GT300 class. So GT300 class. So GT300 class of the Japanese. So Japanese Super GT. So Super GT Championship. So Japanese Super GT Championship. So Japanese Super GT Championship. the car had the car had so the car had to conform so the car had to conform to rather different regulations. The engine could only have a power output of 296 horsepower. Unfortunately, well, 300 horsepower is not really that much. And the car must be rear-wheel drive. The power was limited by air restriction, so air restrictors placed in the engine bay. So engine bay. The gearbox is a sequential six-speed twin clutch. So six speed twin clutch setup. The rules regarding aerodynamics are far are far looser are far more loose than those in FIA GT, meaning the Super GT car had had more advanced aerodynamics, including a much bigger rear wing. It took a while to be it took a while to be competitive, only being consistently at the top during the 2009 season. So 2009 season. Next up is the Blancpain Super Trofeo. So the Lamborghini or Lambo, say Lamborghini Blancpain Super Trofeo. In May 2009, so like somewhere around early mid-ish 2009, so in May 2009, Lambo introduced what it calls the fastest one make series in the world, featuring the Gallardo LP560-4 Super Trofeo Edition. A race prepared. I was gonna say prepped, but prepared. A race prepared. Sorry if I screwed up. My bad. A race prepared. So race prepared version of the newer. So a race prepared version. So a race prepared version of the newer Gallardo. So newer Gallardo. Gallardo LP560. So LP560-4. The series supported Euro or European, so European race series, so European race series, so European race series, such as DTM, which stands for Deutsche Tourenwagen Meisterschaft. So Deutsche Tourenwagen, so Deutsche Tourenwagen, so Deutsche Tourenwagen, Deutsche Tourenwagen Meisterschaft. So, or DTM for short, FIA GT Series, and the WTCC. So WTCC, World Touring Car Championship. So World Touring Car Championship, featuring 18 races overall, and having a 30 car grid. So 30 car grid. So 30 car grid, consisting of privateer teams, as well as Lambo dealer teams. So Lambo dealer teams and one factory team, featuring guest drivers. So guest drivers. It's like having 30 cars on the starting grid. The Super Trofeo race car was based on the standard LP560-4, but with a reworked chassis. So reworked chassis, dramatic bodywork and aerodynamics, and a direct injection odd-firing V10 rated at 562 horsepower, the same as a 458 Ferrari. It's the same as a Ferrari 458, with a higher compression ratio of 12.5 to 1. So 12.5 to 1, or 12.5 to 1. VVT, variable valve timing. So in VVT, so variable valve timing, all prepared by the Raider Engineering Group. So Raider Engineering Group. The car has a dry weight of approximately 1,300 kilos, 2,866 pounds. Pretty good. An E-gear, so an E-gear, so an E-gear gearbox was standard. Both the race car and the parts package cost $284,300. So $284,300. So basically over $280,000 in the US. 200,000 euros in Europe, and in the UK it's probably 160, 170. I think, maybe, I'm not 100% sure. But possibly like 160, 170. Just, yeah, like I think it is like 160, 170. Damn, probably, I think it is. I don't know. I'm not sure. Plus tax, available via Lambo dealers. So Lambo dealerships with both support and parts sales, trackside. Next up is the Raider Extenso. So this should be interesting. So let's do it. The final or last motorsports iteration. So the last motorsport iteration of the Gallardo. So the final motorsport iteration of the Gallardo. So Gallardo was created externally by Lambo's longtime motorsport partner. So Lambo's longtime motorsport partner, Advanced Engineering, introduced in 2014. The year the Huracan was released, so 2014 or 2014. The Gallardo Radiator, so Radiator Extenso Extenso Rex, the Rex, or REX or R-EX, extended the racing life of the Gallardo beyond the intro of its successor, the Huracan GT3. The Huracan GT3. Got 2 parts left and I'll end it there. Next up is the Huracan, so the successor, the Huracan GT3. Next up is the American Le Mans Series. So the West Racing campaigned an LP560, so LP560 dash, so LP560 GT, so GT in the GT class, so GT class, of the American Le Mans Series, for certain races of the 2011 or 2011 season. However, as of July, it's like mid-late-ish, I'd say. So as of July 2011, the team announced that they're developing a new car, and by implication would no longer race. No longer race. The LB560. So will no longer race the LB560. Last up is Speed. So Speed World Challenge, or SWC for short. Last part in the note. Last part in the note ended there. For now. So last one. Speed World Challenge. Here we go. So DP7. So DP7. We'll say DB7 for Aston Martin. It's like replacing the letter B with a P. So DP7 Racing. So DP7 Racing has currently entered two Gallardos. So two Gallardos in the SWC. So Speed World. So Speed World Challenge. So Speed World Challenge GT series. So Speed World Challenge GT series. Driven by both Dan Pastorini. Say Pastorini. So Pastorini and Chip Herr. So Herr. Say Herr. Alright, so that will be it for now. I'll be back a little bit later. So for my next Gallardo video, it'll be the final Gallardo video, will be about the gas tank issues. So this was gonna be quite interesting. So this last part is not gonna take that long, but oh well, it's gonna be great. So yeah, stay tuned for the last part for my next video. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe, comment. So like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted when. So hit all so you're alerted when I make brand new uploads. Okay, so I gotta go. I'll see you guys later and for my final part. So final video of the Gallardo, and after that, I'll see what else I gotta do for the Lambos I got left. But we'll find out. Alright, so I'll be back a little later. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So, take care, folks. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys a little later. Peace.